Welcome back to episode 4 of Megaman X4. Fuck.
Oh, wrong.
I was like,
Sir,
I'm on the wrong
it's
episode.
a message from the Colonel.
The colonel.
X, I'll wait for you at Memorial Hall. Make sure you show up on time. Sir, this must be a trap. Perhaps, but I won't run this time.
This is an actual stage.
Yeah, so with Zero gets an animated cutscene, X gets a mini boss.
Yeah. Not a very hard one, to be honest.
But provided you went to Web Spider stage first.
Yeah.
Colonel, stop this foolishness now! Never! Colonel, please, think this over. The Repliforce must be independent. Our battle will determine this.
I'll show you no mercy.
I'll show you no mercy.
I like that.
So yeah, because X's air dash upgrade that he gets in Web Spider stage also gives him hovering. It makes this attack from Colonel like super easy to deal with. Not to mention the Colonel just has a very, very simple attack pattern.
Yeah.
He's throwing contact lenses at you.
Hey,
be
it's
able
the
to
same
see.
song that played when Zero was fighting him in the cutscene. Only
But
it has
the same. It has a melody.
Yeah, it has a melody now.
cringe.
That's the difference.
That's why I don't like it as much.
You prefer it without the melody?
I prefer it when it just had the backline.
You know, honestly,
Dude,
yeah,
when
me
it was
too.
just the rhythm beat, it was just because like it's so much more meaty. It's like it has so much more weight behind it. When there's the melody, your attention is just drawn to how like I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for the
Yeah.
song. in my opinion.
Anyway, like, you can really just kind of get a feel for, like, the difference of the plots and why this is more significant for Zero than X, honestly, with this alone. Because, like, with X, he's just doing his usual, please, no more senseless fighting,
Yeah.
you know, like, it's just, like, the weekly grind for him. But, like, with Zero, like, he knows the Colonel, and he's like, Colonel, what the fuck are you doing?
Right, right.
Rah! Rah! Yeah.
I love in Zero's fight. And the thing is, whenever anyone says like I don't know, whenever anyone says the word breaker, like oh it's something like change the breaker panel. Always in the back of my mind, I'm always like energy breaker.
That's not here though.
I know that's in Zero.
It's later on.
But,
Well, it's in X's too. In X's rematch with him, but
I know it's just like the Fabrizio line. I don't know why it's stuck with me all these years. It's not even like an important thing. It's just like a thing. Like, ha.
like the other thing about this, never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's so predictable. Yeah, I'm seeing it. This is so funny to me.
Now, this would be a lot harder if I didn't have the hover upgrade, but
Yes, no, very
Yeah, that'd be really hard to judge.
And actually, I
Gosh.
think this is the main reason why Zero got a cutscene instead of a mini boss, because like when Zero does fight the Colonel later on, there's walls there, and they are paramount to actually fighting him. Impressive, but the result won't be the same next time. Until then, Colonel. Okay, so
Poured out of there.
He's in Flash.
yeah, I've seen faster.
Yeah, I've seen faster. Yeah, it's me, Sylvester Stallone. I've seen faster.
It was me, Barry. I jacked
Now
you
it's the
off at
penguin.
super speed so that it looked like you nutted from a woman's touch.
Penguin. Oh, okay.
There's no penguin. He's
There's no
an owl.
penguin.
It's a penguin.
That's an owl.
No, it's a penguin. 'Cause I
Barry,
said
we
that.
already
going
fought
to-
Chill Penguin.
I'm going to
Another
split
penguin.
his-
Split Mushroom. He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever
Oh,
visits
Gabe's gonna
there.
do his voice.
Yeah.
So, Split Mushroom. Split Mushroom is the first example of that we're seeing of a boss fight that is not affiliated with the Repliforce. He's just a regular ass Maverick.
Also, this stage is fucking literally just the staircase. To
It's
For the first
it's-
half. First
I didn't think there'd be so many stairs.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, good thing he can take like 10 of them at once. Oh, hey.
This is basically Capcom flexing some scrolling technique that they just figured out about.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like he's going in a spiral. At least
Yeah,
it did
it
when he
does.
was on the staircase there.
You see, It's like they're trying to keep it 2D though is the other thing, because Castlevania Symphony of the Night, if Castlevania Symphony of the Night, for example, had done something like that, it would have actually been like a 3D background.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and the main reason why the PlayStation version runs better than the Saturn version, despite being a 2D game, is because it's a game with 2D sprites that's still running in a 3D graphics engine.
Right.
Which you can see very clearly just by playing the game. Because that's the thing. Okay, so Saturn did 2D significantly better than the PlayStation did. The graphics here are a little, it's kind of hard to notice, but they are higher quality in the Saturn version just because the Saturn was better at that shit. The Saturn is also capable of better 3D graphics, but only if you know how to do them, and most companies did not.
Yeah.
So, a 3D game, when it comes to 3D Saturn games, typically only Sega themselves were good at making them, because it was their hardware they're working off of.
That's understandable.
There's there's always a big what if, the story goes there's always the story of what if the N64 flopped, or what if the Genesis beat the NES. But my favorite story is usually what if the Saturn outperformed the PlayStation.
Sega would still be in the console market.
No, I know, yeah.
To this very
thinking about it now, it's
That's
crazy.
interesting to think
Because
about,
PlayStation is obviously such not necessarily a household name, but might as well be.
You see, the thing about that too is that the Sega Saturn did actively compete with the PlayStation in Japan. They were pretty neck and neck. And then one thing happened that pushed it in the PlayStation's favor, and that's the release of Final Fantasy VII.
Yep.
Once Final Fantasy VII released, that was it. It's
Yep. Also, this bug boss is kind of a pushover. You don't ever really have the stress of losing, because you always have one platform.
The thing is, I see some people think, what if FF7 was released on the Saturn, but I don't think that would have made it to North America if it was released on the Saturn. Because, Bernie Stoller fucking hated RPGs.
Are you going to say Bernie Sanders?
I am here to say that I fucking hate the grind.
That's not Bernie Sanders, that's JFK.
I want to know why I'm getting shot in the back of the head when I'm just trying to grind out my relationships with Fire Emblem.
Zero just standing here more stairs!
My old enemy, stairs.
Oh my god. JFK just going, I like your funny words, Magic Man! Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys! Fun fact, I've never seen that show. I've only seen those two clips.
I had rest in peace.
I've only seen those two clips, and that's it.
I had that show recommended to me by my high school. Well, I did a duet musical number with a scene partner that we took to regionals and eventually state, because we got an award for regionals. But she, I guess I call her choreographer. Yeah. But she was also she's also kind of ran a thing, so I guess scene director, we'll call it. She put me onto that show because she hit me with the "say what" line, which is from which is what Gandhi says, and then she also showed me the handshake joke.
Is that the source of that line, or
yes?
That's that's just a phrase that was common in
no,
the 2000s.
but that exact that say what, that one is that exact clip is
because I feel even with that pitch, I feel that was just common slang from the 2000s.
Probably. But
at least I thought so, but it's likely it originated somewhere, I guess.
Yeah?
Oh, here we go. Hold on. I had the tune real fast.
That's really cute.
What? You insane Vietnam?
Who's your commanding officer?
It's kind of fun.
So, real fun thing that I love when you're playing as X in this game. When you fight Split Mushroom as X, the dialogue goes who are you working for? And his response is, take a wild guess! And then the meter pops up with a typical Maverick logo.
Yeah.
Just the take a wild guess and everything. I mean, I don't think we need to say it. Like, we already know. Carrie already knows who put him up to this.
Oh, gee, I wonder.
Yeah. What does that symbol look like? What Greek alphabet letter is that?
I like how after he gets hit 3 times with weakness, his just other clones sucked back into him.
Yep, this is like the one thing that the, like, what is it, the Raging Geki is good for.
Yeah. But yeah, just like Wire Sponge, except he wasn't made in a factory, I guess, to be a Maverick. He just is fucking insane.
He was made in the lab and I was born in a cave!
I coughed up a lung. Had to eat it. Swallow it back at me.
You can run, but you can't hide!
You can't hide?
It's from SpongeBob.
Oh, yes, okay. I remember that now.
You got Soul Body? It's a good album.
Familiar.
Accumulates energy and generates an illusion.
Ooh, bars!
Enemies will sustain damage if struck by soul energy, requires high energy expenditures, however, and will eventually dissipate in time or if it sustains heavy damage. Soul Body is probably one of the most useful weapons in the game.
Facts.
Quenbu, and this is probably Zero's best upgrade too.
Facts.
With the correct timing, higher and further jumps are possible while airborne. Kuenzon may be activated while attacking in the air. Yeah, this does 2 things. The first thing is that it gives Zero a double jump, and the second thing is it allows him to change his mid-air strikes so that it's more like he does a flip while holding out the blade.
It's a wheel, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a wheel slash. It's so fucking effective. Alright, next time on Smash Team Games,
Bitches.
yeah, bitches.